Hey everybody, how's it going? I feel like abusing Noelle today, and I want to get a really high score. So, let's do it together. I'll show you how I'm gonna do it. Uh, ooh, that's a spicy meatball. Okay, so, what are we gonna do? How am I gonna abuse Noelle? So here's how I want to do it. I'm gonna be using, like most people, XP and difficulty. Those two are musts. After that, you can kind of pick what you want. It's really stupid to go luck because you can just get the purple credit cards. The thing is, I don't have faith in myself that I'm going to get those purple credit cards. So, I'm actually going to take luck. And then, last one, you can do crit, damage, or something else. Whichever one comes first, I'll take that one. Likely crit. I feel like I see that one more often for some apparent reason. And then as far as weapons, so we got the cold shoes, the Burr boots, you feel me? And then aura, katana, and then axes. I could theoretically replace the katana with the spicy boots, the hot boots, you feel me? But in this run, the katanas already came my way, and I definitely want to get the axes because they're nasty, especially with Noelle. Getting that size up and running, those axes are pretty gross. So yeah, the final build will be crit, XP, luck, difficulty, and I'm going to do the cold boots, katana, aura, axes. That's what I'm going to run. In the meanwhile, I am going to try to get a few keys early on, and then hopefully I can find a few microwaves to maybe cook up some more keys. And then any credit cards are always going to be super useful, purple credit cards especially. Again, they'd be a little bit more useful if I didn't have the luck tome, but shut up. I'm not resetting for 50 games just to get a good credit card run. You know, I'm trying my best, but I'm not that sweaty. If I sweated that hard, I'd die of a heat stroke. Saying that, we're still going to try to get a couple of them, but that means we'll just ramp up to luck quicker. And then blue credit cards are always fine. Aside from that, obviously we're shooting for a couple of legendaries. We already ended up getting the spicy meatball, and there's the key. You got the spicy meatball, which is nice. You know, it's a early game legendary item that can get me through the first couple phases here. I'll be honest, the biggest downfall of Noelle is just the fact that early on, you know, aura, cold boots, not super effective against defeating things that, you know, if we ramp up difficulty quickly, it's not super effective. So getting a legendary, getting a legendary item in the beginning really helps just being able to get past the first phase or two. And then as far as legendaries, of course, if we can get an early anvil, that would be goated. If we can get a soul harvester or whatever that the scythe is called that gets the red things swirling around you, I would love to get one of those. And then the lightning orb, meatballs, fork, Megabonk, the plate that gives you extra health. I'm happy with any of those. If I could get a sucky magnet, wouldn't mind at least one of those. But yeah, that's essentially the strat. It would be, and I don't know, you guys probably know why Noelle is so good. Likely more than I do, for the most part. But what's really nice about Noelle is you kind of have a 5th tome naturally in your build, right? Because it's size. So you can, you know, in a normal build, size is just so nasty, but you have to use one of your 4 slots. With Noelle, the size is built in with the level ups. You know, by the end of this, we're hitting level 600. That's as good as a tome. Okay, there's the aura or XP. I think we take the XP here, because the, you know, more upgrades will come later. Oh, let's go, dude. Dude, I'm busting. Oh, bro, that's okay. 3 legendaries. Less than 4 minutes in. This is shaping up to be a decent run here. Very happy with that. But yeah, so what's nice about Noelle is we get a 5th tome built in with the size. That means we can do something else. Again, if I was an optimal player, I'd really go XP, difficulty, and then probably damage crit or something else that might be a little bit more versatile than luck, because again, luck can be bought. Ooh, there's another key. Luck can be caught using the credit cards, but getting the credit cards is very hit or miss. It's not a guarantee, and I'm just trying to have some fun here. Oh, there's... Okay, we have keys, and we have a common microwave, and an item that... Oh my... Dude. Okay, I'll be honest, man. Right now, this run is shaping up to be really nasty. Like, let's count our blessings, bro. We have all 4 of our weapons and all 4 of our tomes, and we're only level 15. We've got 3 legendary items, and we have 3 keys. The only thing that'll make this better is a credit card, but aside from that, we're cooking right now. I'm gonna use this microwave to get myself more keys, and then yeah, hopefully we'll get our luck up, our difficulty up slowly. I'm not the best player in the world, so getting my difficulty up to 600%. Maybe some people will do it by like the end of phase 2. Brother, I'm gonna get it up by maybe the end of phase 3. Look, if we're shooting for a target, I'm shooting for above 200k. If I can get above 200k, that would make me personally happy. That's what we're shooting for. If we can go higher, that'd be cool, but overall, that's the goal. That's the build. So far, we're this is really good. Dude, I feel really bad because I'll be honest, I know a lot of people can't get high runs because they have really bad RNG. I'll be honest, man, I feel like I've had some really good runs recently, and I've just thrown them. I've had multiple runs with like 2 to 3 purple credit cards in the beginning, and like a legendary item, and I've just thrown it in a disastrous manner by standing next to a wall and getting goblin nutsack on my forehead. So, yeah, let's try not to destroy this one, but this one's going to be a lot harder to destroy because we already got 3 legendary items. So my killability is lower than some of those runs, so I'm pretty happy. Like, I'm very confident I don't think we'll die this run. Although what I'm doing now is definitely not the smartest. Getting ganked by at least 7 Shreks and golems. Okay, there we go. We got 4 minutes left, which is great because I feel like ooh, first credit card, second credit card. All right. Yeah, you know, I can't claim to be one of those people that says never lucky, because can't claim that. You know, dude, okay, I'll be honest. I have terrible luck, but in only one aspect, and that's loot boxes or crates. Dude, I've opened up so many Counter-Strike cases, nothing. I guess I haven't opened up a lot of like any other types of cases, but even like, bro, back when I was like 13 playing Hearthstone, man, I'd never pull anything. But I can't lie, in Megabonk I've gotten pretty decent luck. I've gotten pretty good chances and opportunities to make really nasty runs, and I've squandered quite a few of them. But dude, I'm not gonna squander this one. Although I say that, I'm standing next to a cliff with a older man, you know, making his way down to me. But yeah, so the goal, dude, I'm still looking for an anvil, man. Dude, an anvil would make this really nice. Now, luckily for us, and I don't know if everybody else does it this way, I'm not really much of a guide watcher. I kind of just learn as I play, and I've kind of learned what's good. Obviously, I know I figured out Noelle is good by looking at the leaderboard, but I've kind of tried to figure it out myself. What I usually go with is upgrading my books as much as possible, and not upgrading my weapons at all until I can get my luck high enough to where every upgrade for my weapon is an epic and a legendary. I'll make the obvious statement here, the fact that weapons only go up to level 40 and books go up to 99. So I just use these early upgrades, these early like poop upgrades on the books. I will sometimes get my weapons, my weapons up to like 5 because I still need the survivability and I still need to kill the bosses. But I try to leave the majority of my upgrades for later. And the other reason why that's really good is if you just so happen to find an anvil mid-game, all your weapons are still pretty lowly leveled, so you can kind of just play like you normally would. Like, it's just like finding an anvil in the beginning. Your weapons aren't upgraded anyway, so that's really nice. Hopefully we can find one of those. And then a sucky magnet would honestly just put the cherry on top. A soul harvester would be cool, but yeah. Right now, we're, again, zero things to complain about. If you guys find me complaining during this video, you're gonna have to leave a comment and tell me I'm a spoiled little brat, because, yeah, this is good. No complaints here. This is a good run by all measures. The only thing that can make it better is more purple cards, but it's fine. We got 1 minute, so let's go ahead and spawn the bosses. I did hit a shrine, so I gotta fight 2 of them. Usually, if I'm only fighting 1, I'm okay with leaving it for like 30 seconds, 45 seconds. But considering I'm playing Noelle, and again, I feel like the beginning isn't Noelle's strength. I don't have a lot of things upgraded, and I am fighting 2 bosses, giving it a minute. Maybe I could even hit it a little earlier, like a minute 15. I think that's appropriate, and also I'm going to try not to die. I almost just got clotheslined probably twice right there. Luckily, I have a little bit, I got some hops on me. Call me Michael. Oh, that's really bad. Ooh, did I just throw? I might have just... Oh, because... Oh, okay. I did a bad thing. I was about to call myself the Michael Jordan of Megabonk. Yep. Gotta take that. I gotta roll that one. I gotta roll that one back. I'm currently the... I'm trying to think of a bad quarterback, but I don't want to offend anybody. What am I, the... yeah, maybe I'll stop looking. Anyway. I'm a... I live in Michigan. I'm a Lions fan, so... No bad players on my team. Can't make an example. Lemo. Okay. That was really bad. Me falling right there was... Ooh, and I could still die if I'm stupid. Okay, I think we'll beat this boss right around 30. Good. This gives us 30 seconds to... Okay, I thought it was going to be legendary. It gives us 30 seconds to get back up. I'm currently strong enough to maybe fight until a minute. After a minute, pretty much dead. So, we got pretty lucky right there. I managed to kind of... Yeah, see, even the white ones are kind of kicking me in the cheeks right now. So yeah, I really shouldn't stay here that long. Yeah. I get a minute, and then I'm probably dipping here. Because, oh, please tell me I didn't just kill myself. Oh, thank God. Oh, dude, I just had like my stomach just went into my groin, brother. I thought I threw that by stepping to the side. I thought I was going to get knocked away from the portal and just get my butt cheeks eaten. That was... Okay. That's a decent portal spot, actually. I'm happy. We found the portal right away, meaning I don't have to worry about finding it. And then it's next to a bunch of flat ground, which gives me the opportunity to jump around. And the longer I'm in the air, the more survivability I have. So, honestly, the times where it's really bad is if you're next to a cliff or you're up in the sky. Those positions blow because with the cliff you have to go down. Or with the cliff there's things falling on you and you can't predict them with sight, which really sucks. Take another card. And if you're up high, you don't have a lot of land, and then you're prone to falling, almost like I did the first phase where I fell off the cliff, and that was bad. I almost got myself killed multiple times. Luckily, I'm decent at the game. I'll just stick with decent, and I managed to get out of it. getting pretty decent upgrades here. I'll take that damage. Yeah, still looking for an anvil or a sucky magnet or a soul harvester. Still looking for those three, but my luck isn't really that high. Really, take another credit card. I really shouldn't have those expectations. You know what I mean? I would love it, but I'll keep my expectations low. I've already been blessed with 3 legendaries. Or 4 legendaries. So I forgot that I got 2 of the lightning orbs. Alright, I'll get some more size. Again, I'll definitely get more size with levels, but my levels really aren't going... Another key! Alright, that gives us more keys, the more opportunity. Oh my god, brother. See, these are the moments where I feel really, really, really dumb for taking luck. Because, oh, dude, I could have probably ran damage and had a borderline god run. It is what it is. This doesn't make our run bad. Oh, legendary. This doesn't make the run bad. Definitely could have maybe had some faith in had faith in the bonk. But it's okay. We're still look, all this means is that we're gonna drive our luck up even more quick. Meaning we'll get to weapons being legendary even more quick. And maybe that can help us drive up our score a little earlier, but no worries. I didn't mess up. Just a little. Look, if I was a sweaty dude in his basement, no wife, no job, shooting for 800k, yeah, I probably messed up pretty bad. But brother, I got a full-time job and a wife. I'm cool with 200k. Just know if you do want to be that guy in the basement, feel free to not take luck, and just hope you get credit cards. Don't be like me. Yeah. 6 minutes. That boss wasn't too bad. I feel like I'm... Okay, let's see how the swarm is. That's the real question. I feel like I'm keeping up with my weapons. Honestly, the hardest part about these first couple phases is just the pure balance of difficulty and weapons. Ooh. I have a feeling that's going to save me at some point. I'm bound to do something extremely stupid. I'm bound. It's going to happen. That will save me. Maybe could have taken the key there, but it's fine. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Dude, the hardest part about the first couple phases, at least for me, is balancing the weapons and like difficulty and tomes. I sometimes just go all in on luck and difficulty, and then my weapons aren't strong enough to keep up, and then I die. Or I go for all weapons, try to keep up, but then I don't get difficulty, luck, and XP high enough by the time it counts or matters. Another... Oh, brother. This run is nasty. So yeah, finding that balance of, you know, maybe getting a few upgrades on your weapons, making sure you can survive, but then really prioritizing getting difficulty up in the beginning, gives you a couple more baddies to fight, getting your luck up, maybe, so that way you can squeeze out a couple of epic upgrades, you know. The ones that you do, make them count a little bit. That's always a nice plus. I'll take that. I'll take that. It's always nice where you actually get some decent tome upgrades in the beginning. Because again, even, you know, the crit is going to help a lot. Ooh, I don't like any of these. But I think I'll take the gold game. Although all those are pretty poop. Demonic Soul is... Cool. Dude, tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like that's like one of the best purples. Aside from the credit card, that's like probably my favorite purple. I don't know though. I feel like Dude, oh, my credit score is gonna be garbage after this game. I'm running up my accounts. I'm maxing all these bad boys out. Yeah, you guys have to tell me what is the best purple. Again, I'm not a guide watcher. So like dude, I love watching streams of high level like pro players, but this isn't the type of game where I'd watch other players play, you know? Counter-Strike, sure. League of Legends, sure. PUBG, sure. But like, dude, I'm not gonna watch someone else play this game. So you guys tell me if you're actually decent at this game. What's the best purple? Like, I don't know. I just think Demonic Soul's probably just decent. Let's make sure to utilize our full map. Hit these extra little bosses. The more chests, the better. Again, it's raising our damage and luck. Gotta make sure to hit as many of those as possible. Still no sucky thing, so I'm gonna have to rely on the horseshoe statues. Or is it a horseshoe? We'll look closer at the next one. I don't know if that's a horseshoe or if it's like a... I think that's a horseshoe. That's gotta be. I don't know. To be honest, I've never really paid attention up until this very moment. Now I'm doubting myself. Oh, what's these trash upgrades, man? Aura crit. XP. Okay. Good upgrades. Dude, we're only phase 2 and our upgrades are pretty consistently epic. Or is that a magnet? That's probably a magnet, not a horseshoe. Like, make us dingus alive. Yeah, we've gotten pretty, like, dude, phase 2 and we're getting epic upgrades every time. That's it's pretty good. That puts us on the right track here. 2 extra jumps? Dude, I don't care what anybody tells me. The easiest, like, I don't care about health. I don't care about shield. I don't care about anything. Getting extra jumps is the #1 way how to survive in this game. Period. If you can jump, there's nothing that can get you. If you're in the air, you are essentially immune. Unless you're fighting something... No, you're immune. There's nothing... Oh, okay. To be honest, I've died from a couple of bosses, like, swatting me out of the air. But that's generally because I wasn't high enough and I could have used another jump. Another jump would have saved me. Okay, I'll take another Demonic Soul. Yeah, so, dude, if I see a +2 jump, I'm taking it. To be honest, in the beginning, I will almost always take a +1 jump over anything else. You guys, and I saw this on Reddit, and I think it's a decent, like, tidbit as far as how to play this game. Certain upgrades, even as commons, are much more important in the beginning than in the later stages. I'll give you an example. Any weapon that has a projectile, if you have 15 projectiles, a +1 projectile isn't going to make much of a difference, right? Because you have 15 already. 16, not that big of a difference. But if it's the beginning of the game and you have 1 projectile, getting a +1 projectile doubles your damage output. So, +1 projectile might not be a big thing later, but in the beginning, it's huge, and you should... See, that's what I mean about getting swatted out of the air. You should almost always pick it. And I think it's the same concept with the +1 jump, in my opinion. I haven't heard this one as much as the other ones. But, yeah, if I see a +1 jump, I'm taking it, because it helps in so many other ways. First of all, mobility. That's #1. It helps you hit those, like, B-hops a little easier. And it's about a minute, so we really need to rush to the boss here. And then it also just helps you fight. If you could, again, the more you're in the air, essentially the more you're immune. Alright, we gotta be careful here. I said this was a good fighting spot, but he's kind of stuck. Which is not good for me, because now I'm kind of trapped in this little corner. Oh, God. Ugh. I'm also... okay, I'm not killing him as fast as I'd like. I was really hoping by this point I'd kill him a little faster. I'll be fine. But, yeah. I was hoping I'd melt... Oh. Oh. Hey. Alright. I said earlier that I was bound to do something stupid, and, well, there you go. If I did not get that hourglass, that Zonia's, my run would have ended here. This godlike run would have ended right here, and I would have had to turn off my OBS recording, and I would have gone in the bed that's 3 feet to my left, and I likely would have sat there and cried for a minute. But... Luckily, Gavin out there, or whoever's watching over me right now, thought about me, had me in his thoughts and said, let's give this kid an hourglass because he's gonna do something stupid and he's gonna have to survive later. So shout out to the universe right now for not giving up all hope on me. Got some good things rolling. Okay, now this is the only thing that sucks. I usually like to push my luck in phase 2 and 3. Try to stay in the ghost territory a little longer than I like to push it. But pushing it means I can die. Having an hourglass kind of can give you that that extra testosterone to stay out, because if I die, it's okay. But now I lost that blessing. You know, I gave it up like a little brat. I lost it. So now I don't have that same... I won't have that same confidence in staying out and, you know, really trying to juice these ghosts out. So what's going to end up happening is when they get close, I'm leaving. And dude, how are they getting... Maybe I shouldn't stand on this side of the portal. Because they spawn, like, really close. Now, they're still spawning in the range of my weapons, but let me go to the other side of the portal. Yeah, I think this is better. Because, yeah, the ghosts spawn right next to the wall over there, meaning they're less than 2 feet from me. If I stand over here, the ones that have, like, active sight spawn a little farther. Okay. I already got chunked for about a third. I could take another hit, and then I should probably leave. I'm really sad that I can't stay longer. I was really hoping my weapons would just be a little stronger, but again, okay, let's go. I'm out of here. I haven't done probably the most optimal job of, again, balancing my weapons and tomes. But it's okay. We're still fine. There's nothing wrong. We kind of beat the phase 2 boss, although, you know, that's asterisk because I technically died. But we're fine. Let's hope that we can really crank it out phase 3 here. And do something great. We're going to make some more keys. Dude, again, blessings, dude. Dude, I feel like DJ Khaled, man. Dude, how many common microwaves have I had? I've had quite a few. So, shout out again to the universe. Bunch of keys. You love to see it. Yeah, let's try to really make phase 3 the best. Make phase 3 great again. I'm really gonna try to survive this one for, you know, ooh, legendary crit damage. I like seeing that. I like seeing that. We're gonna try to juice this one out. I'm gonna try to get real strong. I think we'll end up having to focus on our weapons a little bit more towards the end so we can survive a little longer in phase. Those are all pretty bad, but I'll take the projectile speed. Yeah, I feel like there's just a couple of upgrades that don't seem to have as much effectiveness. Obviously, duration, projectile speed, but I'd say jump height, but actually, I love jump height. Again, same deal with the extra jumps. The more jump height, the farther you're away from the ground, and anytime you're not on the ground is a good day in my book. If I could live in the air, I would. It's the greatest place to be. Oh, I was really hoping for something better out of this Maui. Do we hit it again? No, let's just take it. I was really hoping for something better out of that Maui, but I see a purple. I'm usually taking the purple. Dude, I hate seeing purples and then getting cocky, going for legendary, and then having to take a common. That's the type of stuff that keeps me up at night, so that's really good. Our little ramp up on our... that's another thing, because we definitely need to ramp up our difficulty a bit more. I'm talking about balance, and I feel like everything is low. Like, my difficulty's low. My weapons are low. Dude, like, what have I been upgrading? I feel like my XP is pretty high, which is nice. I'm level 100. I feel like that's pretty alright. Our luck is pretty decent, too. Because we have the luck tome and the luck credit cards, naturally my luck is going to be pretty good. Ooh, watch me die in the exact same way to the boss, but this time to a mini boss. Oh, dude, I would not have a good rest of my day, I'll be honest. I don't know. At this point, I don't even know what I'd do. I'd just sit in a chair and think about what I did. Ooh, come on, man. I haven't seen a legendary in... Okay, dude, I was gonna say I'm like Gandhi, bro. What? Tell me a dude that like predicts the future. I'm that guy, man. I'm over here talking. I haven't got a legendary in a minute. Instantly hit a dagger. I like the dagger. Not as good pre-nerf, but it's okay. We still like daggers around here. On this channel, we're dagger fans. Another common microwave. But still looking for a harvester. I'm still looking for a sucky magnet. Yeah. So, I'm still looking for anvil. The farther we go, the less effective an anvil will be. If... Ooh. Oh, sucky magnet or big bonk. They're both so good. I think I have to take the magnet, right? The magnet is a necessity. For surviving late game, a magnet is a literal necessity. Because you can't run around and grab XP, man. You just can't. Oh, look at all these juicy upgrades. Okay. Well, what I was saying before I got interrupted by the dude with the yellow hat. Where I was going to his blue-collar job. Anvil. If I find an anvil, I will likely still take it at this point. Because my weapons still aren't maxed. Like, they're not even past 15. I'm still taking an anvil. Anvil. I'm still taking one if I see it. Legendary aura. Dude, I don't need this game to give me legendary aura. Like, it's just built in, bro. It's just built in. No worries, man. We got 4 minutes. And obviously no boss this stage, so I can really focus on staying out the entire 4 minutes. Legendary XP tome. Just stay out the full 4 minutes. But we've just about to hit our power spike here. This is right around when Noelle becomes the 5-tome god. You know what I mean? The size up until now hasn't been a factor. The 5th tome hasn't been unlocked because we were level 30. 30% size just isn't going to do anything. But now that we're 100 plus levels, the 5th tome is officially activated. We're really going to start scaling really fast from here on out. So this gives me confidence. We're at 17. Oh, come on. I'll take a fork. I honestly haven't... I'm about to say I haven't eaten, dude. I ate Burger King like 2 seconds ago. That's how you know I'm large. I just forgot a meal that I had 20 minutes ago. Well, about a 30-minute game, so 30 minutes ago. Still, I don't know why I'm thinking about food, but shout out to the big fork. We'll definitely take that for sure. Loving these epics. Not loving everything else, but I'm loving these epics. What was I saying? Alright, baby. Let's go, dude. I'm taking the anvil, man. Again, my weapons aren't that high. I feel like it's worth it. Tell me if you think that was the dumbest decision of my life. I think it's worth it. My weapons still have plenty of room to go up. Dude, these guys aren't even 15-20% of the way upgraded. I'm taking the anvil any time of the day. Saying that, brother, we've almost got the full set. We've got the keys, we've got the credit cards, we've got the sucky magnet, we've got the anvil, we've got the bomb, lightning orbs, ice cube, dagger. If I can somehow get a harvester, I think I could die happy in the game and in real life. I'm going to make that claim. I think I'm good. I've achieved. Okay, let's again not die to the pig. Why am I getting so close? There's zero. Oh my god. Why do I decide to want to throw every game I play? Jeez, man. Take that aura. Yeah. Alright. I'm about to cut that out of the video, man. Like, dude, I am just giving up my life on a platter to some of these bosses. I'm just getting too close, getting way too personal, way too affectionate with some of these bosses. Hey, I'll take that HP. Considering I'll need that HP. That's a terrible spot. Well, wait. Hold on. Hold your horses. There's no boss. Never mind. If this was phase 2, I'd probably have a breakdown. But it's not. It's phase 3. We're A-okay. If anything, no. I was gonna say, if anything, it might be optimal. No, it's not optimal. Still, it's fine. We're good. That will make do. We're strong. We've had a good run. We're strong. It's also probably time. I've generally avoided chests. Credit card. Because I want to run up my luck before I start spam opening chests to give myself as many opportunities to grab legendaries as possible. And I've just about gotten to that area where I really should start cracking open these chests. My luck isn't as high. It's not crazy, but it's pretty good. It's really good. I think I can justify cracking open a couple of cold ones with the boys, you know. By that, again, I mean chests. And hopefully we can get something good. Maybe a couple more meatballs, a couple more daggers, whatever. Whatever the universe wants to give me, I'm pretty cool with at this point, but I think something would be nice. Okay, let's keep upgrading the difficulty. I'll take another demonic soul. I'll never say no to such a thing. I wanted to wait a little bit on getting that gold. 40 seconds. I'm fully expecting to survive until 10 minutes? Y'all think I can do 10 minutes? Maybe? No? That's what I'm shooting for. I want to survive 10 minutes here. If I can do that, I think we'll be good. Only 20k kills. We'll definitely run it up. This phase and next phase. The 95% of our kills will come from these two phases. Could have juiced it a little more, but I didn't. It's fine. I almost died like 3 times already. I shouldn't say anything about like, oh, I should have done this, should have done that. Yeah, I probably should just focus on not dying. I'm lucky that I'm even here. The fact that I'm here is a miracle in itself. Another credit card. Kind of. Do I need credit cards at this point? Probably not. I'll still take them. Yeah, no, credit cards are still fine. There's still plenty of chests to be had, to be opened. No worries, no worries. These axes are getting big. I want them bigger though. I want them gigantic. I want them so big that I can't see the screen and I can't play the game. That's when you know you've really done it. Was when you just can't see your screen anymore. And dude, look at that, dude. What, I gave it 2 upgrades and these things quadrupled in size. Another key. I will never say. At this point, I'm pretty mad that I've only gotten this many keys. Credit card. No. What I was gonna say is I always get mad when I have my luck so high and I still get commons. But if that common is a key, I don't mind that. I'll take a common key any day of the week. Okay, let's see. I don't think how many more chests I should open before we kind of call it. Yeah. Again, we're gonna shoot for at least 10 minutes. Will we make it to 10? No clue. But again, we're really hitting our power here. You can see we're getting upgrade after upgrade. These ghosts are gonna start coming quick, and with all these upgrades, we're also super quickly raising the difficulty, meaning we get more ghosts. You know, We're really doing our thing here real nicely. Okay, a campfire. I always like a single campfire for every run, but I would have preferred a legendary. I'll take one of those. Maybe a little suit of armor. Give me a little extra, you know. Don't like the gloves, but I'll take them. A credit card. Preferred? No? Will I take it? Probably. That's still extra damage, baby. We take those. Difficult. Okay, legendary, legendary. Perfect, perfect. Another legendary. Epic. Legendary. Epic. But I want the difficulty there. Legendary. We're doing it, brother. I think we're doing it. Let's open a few more chests, and honestly, there's gonna be like a good maybe 8 minutes where I'm gonna be standing still. I'll likely just hit up a speed. I'm gonna stop talking and hit a speed when we get to that point, because yeah, I'm not gonna just stand here and just sit here for 8 minutes. That'd be very weird to me. I'd have nothing to talk about. Even now, I'm just kind of yapping. But luckily, that's like my favorite thing to do. That's why I do YouTube. My wife thinks I talk a lot and say a lot of stupid things. She doesn't even know. Like, I get 95% of it out while I'm doing this. She only gets the leftovers. Like, bless her, dude. Alright, those are pretty good. Legendary, legendary. Our gold isn't running up too quick. Okay, I'll take some gloves. Again, we're not biggie choosers here, man. You give me a legendary, I'll take it happily, gladly. Thank you very much. Okay, I think I'm good right here. I'm just gonna hit up a quick time lapse. I'm just gonna shut up for a little while. I'll try to not make it too quick so you can still see what I'm doing, but I gotta give my mouth a break. Pause. Yeah, I just gotta take a little break. So I'm gonna stand here for the next. I'm shooting for 8. Let's get past these upgrades and then maybe. Okay, let's see what we can do. There's a chest. Fingers crossed. I want to squeak out just a couple more legendaries before we dip. Dude, get these upgrades out of my way, man. I'm trying to get the chest. Dude. I love these upgrades, but leave. Oh, I just want that chest so bad. Alright, come on. We're having a good day, brother. We're having a good day. I like it. We're at 6 minutes. We got purple ghosts. We're grinding away. Ooh, love me a hammer. That's another item that I was kind of missing that I would have... A little cherry on top. I'm getting legendary after legendary, brother. Oh, come on. Can we squeak out? Got the suit of armor. Oh, come on, dude. Teasing me. Look, 2 legendaries is good. I really wish that would have been a 3rd legendary. Alright, we're at 6 minutes. Okay, let's see what else I can do before we get shoved out of here. Okay, I'm back. We're almost at 8 minutes. And we've almost got ourselves maxed out. These are the last couple upgrades, dude. Look at that. Oh, dude, everything is so huge. Oh, I'm slicing through these purples, man. Like, easily. I'm maxed. Dude, I've got every weapon I want. I've got all the tomes that I want. Did get a legendary there. I've got all the legendaries that I want. Dude, this is the run. This is the run that you dream about. This is what every dude that plays this game fantasizes over. Oh, dude, I'm so happy right now. And we've managed to survive until 8:30. Hopefully we can survive just a little longer. Again, I'm shooting for 10. But when the red ones come out, I don't know how long we'll really be able to survive when the reds come. But we'll give it, you know, we'll give it a good whirl. We'll try our best. In the meanwhile, let's continue and grab these last couple chests. A lot of the, you know, the moments that I just like sped forward, it was just me doing this. I'm running around. I'm just grabbing as many chests as possible, hoping and praying that some of my keys proc, you know. Maybe we can get this last chest and then we might have to leave. Alright, 10 minutes and 36 seconds. I should really start standing by the portal. I can see the ghosts getting close. Look, they're getting close. You know when they're getting close, you need to stand by the portal. Because very, very soon they're going to start enveloping me. I'm going to stay because I feel safe. Right now I feel quite safe. Once one of them touches me, then I'll be a little bit more scared. So it's 11 minutes. They're not getting there. I'm going to try to juice this one out. I'm going to wait until they get pretty close, or until I get pretty scared. And look, we got to our 10-minute goal. The goal has been beaten. Everything from here is profit for me. Dude, you guys don't know how glued my finger is to the E button. My boy is glued to that button. The second someone gets close, I'm smashing it. Yeah, they're creeping. If I give up this run here because I didn't want to leave, they're red. Okay. Nope, I'm leaving. I'm not taking the chance. They're red. They're less than 2 feet from me. I got a wife, bro. I'm not getting that close to another person. I'm getting out of there. I'm happy with what I got. No reason for me to stand there and risk my life. Let's try not to die here. No promises. I'll be honest. Also, I've been honest a lot this video by saying I'll be honest. Probably said too much. I'm not particularly great at this fight. I've died a few times to this fight with, I wouldn't say decent runs, but alright runs. I really gotta be careful, man. Oh my god, that's what I'm talking about. That type of luck where you just kind of get cornered. My problem is when the reds come out. When he starts flinging his red balls at me is... Oh, no, please. Oh, I really need to... I need to work on my movement to specifically dodge the balls. I know the idea is you don't want to move in the same direction. You just kite them out. Or, not kite them out, like juke them out. I don't know. I need to get better at that movement. I know areas of weakness when I see... Like, I'm not stupid. I know the things I need to work on, and that's one of them. Dodging balls, you know what I mean? I need to get better at dodging balls. Even like that. See, right there was great up until I started moving in a straight line. And again, screwed myself there. But it's fine. This is really dangerous. But it's okay because he got stuck. That really helped. Ooh. Okay. Let's beat him. Brother, my heart is warm and I am filled with happiness. Now it's just time to see how far I can get. It's time, like, there's nothing more to do. I'm maxed out. From here on out, I sit here and see what happens. Cue the time lapse, dude. Minor interruption. There's some chests. I want to grab these live. Orc. Harvester. Let's go. Okay, that's fine too. There's one more on the other side. I'm not gonna restart. Like, I'm not gonna talk with every chest right now because there's still gonna be a few more. But yeah. Okay. Back to the grind. It's 12 minutes. Oh, they're red. Oh, that's not good. And they're getting really close. I'm gonna die soon. Over. Please let me make it to 300k, dude. Please, so I can put it in the title. Please, dude. Oh, level 1000. Oh, no, I'm... GG's. Look, man, that was a good run. 3.5%. Look. It's all good stuff. Okay. Was it the most optimal run? No. Could I have played it better? Yes. I will say, I feel like somebody who is a complete sweat would probably take this game that I just had, 100% turn it into like a 600, 700k. I had everything. Early legendaries, the weapons that I needed, the credit cards. I had everything. That was a really good game. And I'm okay with 300k. I'm happy with it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. There you go. That was fun. That was my best game yet, which makes me really, really happy. So, alright guys. Thanks for watching.